So we have economics paper 1, IGCSE, at exam, January 2020. Start. Okay. First question. Which one of the following values shows perfectly priced inelasticity of supply? When we talk about elasticity itself, it's either inelastic, perfectly inelastic, elastic, or perfectly elastic, or unitary. So 1.5 is elastic, perfectly elastic. 1 is elastic. 1 is unitary, sorry. 0.5 is inelastic, and 0 is perfectly inelastic. So the answer is D. Clear? Question 2. A firm has total cost of 1,250,000 per month and variable cost of $100 per unit if it produces 5,000 units. Calculate the total fixed cost. First, what is total cost? Total cost is total fixed cost plus total variable cost. But here we have our total cost, but we don't have our fixed cost. So we need to find our fixed cost. And we say TC equals to FC plus VC. So TC is 1,250,000 equals to FC plus 100 multiplied by 5,000 units, which is 500,000. So 1,250,000 equals to FC plus 500,000. Then you collect the like terms. So FC stays, then 1,250,000 minus 500,000 make 750,000. So FC is 750,000, which is D. Clear? C. What is meant by the term supply? Supply is the quantity of goods or services producers or firms are willing to supply or produce at a given price and time. Clear? We'll move on. Question D. Are you there? State one example of occupation that is in the secondary sector of the economy. First, before we go into that, what is occupation? Occupation is any productive activity which a person engages permanently to save its productivity time. That is what occupation is. I want to talk about the secondary sector. The secondary sector is involved in conversion of raw materials into finished goods. That means manufacturing. So example of manufacturing is the car manufacturing or car production. Is it clear? Question E. Define the term labor. Labor is physical or mental effort used in the production of goods and services. Human physical or mental effort used in the production of goods and services. That is what labor is. I think it's clear. Yeah. Then we have, calculate the income elasticity of demand for a good if income increases by 25% and quantity demanded increases by 10%. Before we go there, what is income elasticity? Income elasticity is the degree of responsiveness between the quantity demanded of a product as a result of a change in the level of income. And YED is percentage change in quantity demanded over percentage change in income. Here, the income is, the quantity demanded has increased by 10%, which is positive, and the income has increased by 25%, which is also positive. So 10% divided by 25% gives 0.4%. It's 0.4. Is it clear? So move on to question G. Are you there? Yes. So use the diagram below, draw the likely effect of an increase in income on the equivalent price and quantity of wireless headphones. So if income increases in the economy, what does it imply? It means goods like these are normal goods. So if income increases, the quantity demanded will increase. So shifting the demand, the quantity demanded will increase, making it going further from QE to QE1, meaning that the quantity demanded will shift, the supply or the demand curve will shift rightward from D to D1. And what happens to there will be movement along the supply curve. The supply and demand curve movement, there's going to be movement there, meaning that the new equilibrium price will be at PE1. So equilibrium price will increase, the quantity demanded will shift, will increase, meaning that the demand curve will shift rightward from D to D1. I think it's clear. Clear. So that's about that. Then explain one possible opportunity cost for the government of this decision. The government of a country has decided to build a new hospital. So first, what is opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is the loss in the next best alternative for gun. That means the cost of the next best alternative for gun is opportunity cost. And when government chooses to build a new hospital, it might mean that government won't be able to finance infrastructure, or government won't be able to finance education. So what government will not be able to do as a result of that is the opportunity cost. Is it clear?
Yes.
So we'll move on. So we have question. We have question. Okay, McAfee. McAfee is a US-based global computer. It's there for people to read anyway. So just go to the question. With reference to the data above and your knowledge of economics, analyze the possible reasons why McAfee chooses not to profit maximize, but instead operates the fundraising match program. First, what is profit maximization? Profit maximization implies that the firm, like McAfee, is making the highest possible profit within the market. When your target is to make the highest possible profit within the market, it is called profit maximization. I think that point is clear. So McAfee might choose to not talk about profit maximization and instead choose fundraising match, because one, McAfee may choose fundraising activity instead of profit maximization based on the following reasons. One, McAfee might have switched its objective from profit maximization to social responsibility. Fundraising to charity. Did you get my point or not?
Yes. Which is objective.
Yeah. So, the objective of a business might be profit maximization. But here they said, why would McAfee have chosen for fundraising instead of profit maximization? So one of the reasons is that one, McAfee might have chosen fundraising instead of profit maximization because it has switched its objective from profit maximization to social responsibility. That's the first point. I think it's clear. The second point I wrote is that McAfee already, based on the case study, McAfee already made revenue over 2.5 billion. Here I wrote, McAfee already made revenue over 2.5 billion, which might be enough to think about fundraising. So making such huge revenue might give you that confidence to try to do charity. Do you understand the second point here?
Yes.
The third point I make is about fundraising event itself. When you make fundraising event like this to give to charity, means that you might be able to improve your reputation. So McAfee might be able to increase or improve its reputation, and that's good publicity for McAfee, meaning that it can also even increase further its customer base and put it ahead of its competitors. Clear? So those are the 3 points I made there.
So I get 4 or 5 marks for this.
You want me to see that now? You want to read it?
Okay. I wrote, it's assumed that all businesses aim to maximize profit.
Okay.
McAfee might be doing this to build more customer base through charitable work, which may increase amount of customers in the future.
Okay.
McAfee has also made over 2.5 billion over the years, so it won't affect the business as much.
Okay.
The business will be losing money, but it's worth it because it will increase your business awareness, which will lead to
It will increase what?
the business awareness.
The business awareness or your use.
Business awareness.
It will increase what?
Business awareness.
Okay.
Business awareness, which will lead to more people purchasing over your computer software product.
It will not increase the business awareness. It will increase the brand.
Awareness.
Yeah, the brand.
So I get 4 marks.
Yeah, you tried anyway.
4.
Yeah. More than at least 4.
Okay.
So shall we move on? So go to question 2. Which one of the following diagram shows excess demand? What is excess demand? Excess demand means the price is set below the equilibrium market price. That is excess demand. So I'm going to analyze these graphs. Each graph, I'm going to analyze them. The first one is the price being set below the equilibrium price anyway, because equilibrium price is the price of agreement between quantity demanded and quantity supplied. Here, the price of agreement is at PE. Now the price is being set below it, which is at P1. So the answer is A. Equilibrium price, price being set below equilibrium price will give us excess demand. So the answer is A anyway. So we go to B. B, there's a movement along the demand curve, which is either contraction or expansion. It's movement. So it's not excess. C. That's excess supply because the price is set above the equilibrium price. That's excess supply. And D, there's a shift in the demand curve from D to D1, which represents a fall in quantity demanded. So the answer is A. I think it's clear. Question B. Land can be described as which one of the following? A diseconomy of scale, a factor of production, a variable cost, a market failure. The answer is factor of production. Yeah, okay. So what are factors of production? Factors of production are resources that helps in the production of goods and services. We have land, which the reward is rent income. We have labor, which the reward is wages or salaries. We have capital, which the reward is interest, and we have enterprise or entrepreneur, which the reward is profit. Clear? Yeah. And when we talk about these economies of scale, it means a cost disadvantage due to expansion. A cost disadvantage. That means your cost is increasing as a result of expansion. That is this economy of scale. And the variable cost is a cost that changes as the level of output changes. And for market failure occurs when the social cost of production is more than the social benefit of production. Clear? Yeah. Or when the market forces fail to produce goods and services that consumers are willing to buy. When there's inefficiency in the market, that's also market failure. I think it's clear. So we'll move on. Question C. That was your question, right? Yes. So we said state the formula for profit. Profit is total revenue minus total cost. TR minus TC.
Is it okay for total expenditure?
What?
Total expenditure.
Minus what?
Total revenue minus total expenditure.
Total revenue minus total expenditure. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I wrote total cost anyway. I wrote total expenditure, then I crossed it out.
Okay, it's fine. Shall we move on? Yes. So go to D. Calculate the price elasticity of supply for a product when price increases by 30% and quantity supplied increases by 36%. You are advised to show your working. What is price elasticity of supply? It is the degree of responsiveness between the quantity supply of a product as a result of a change in price. So PS is percentage change in quantity supply over percentage change in price. So here we have 36%, which is change in supply, divided by 30%, which is change in price. It gives us 1.2. Do you get that? Yes. So move on. Question E. Divide the term finance. Finance is the disbursement of fund for a project. Disbursement of fund for a project. So what did you write?
Funds for a business.
Funds for a business. Okay, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yes. So we'll go to F. The Irish Artisan Charcoal Company, IGCSE, is the only firm producing charcoal in Ireland. Damaged trees which would otherwise have been left to rot are used to produce top quality charcoal. Describe the type of market structure in which the Irish Artisan Charcoal Company operates. So that's a monopoly. And why is it a monopoly? It's a monopoly because monopoly talks about a firm being the producer in that industry. Yes or no? So here, IGCSE is the only firm producing charcoal in the whole of Ireland. Clear? Yeah. That's F. We go to G. Street lighting is considered to be a public good. Explain one reason why this may cause a free rider problem. First, when we talk about public good has the characteristic or feature of being non-excludable and non-rival. So when we talk about a free rider problem occurs when an individual or group of people enjoy a benefit that they do not pay for, maybe through taxation. So street light could be a free rider problem. Why? Because one, we said a public good is non-excludable. And when it is non-excludable, it means everyone, in as much as it's being produced, everyone can benefit from it, irrespective of paying taxes or not paying. You get it? Yes. And it is non-rival, which means no one would stop you from going or enjoying the benefit of the street light.
Your consumption won't affect my consumption.
Yes. Is it clear? Yeah. Any question about that? Yeah. We go to H. With reference to the data above and your knowledge of economics, assess whether wonderful works would have more benefits from remaining small rather than big. So there's a case study there. So it said, from remaining a small firm rather than becoming a large firm. So What is a small firm? A small firm is a firm or is a business that operates on a smaller scale, while a large firm operates on a larger scale. Yes or no? So for Wonderful Works may benefit from by remaining small based on the following reason. One, I wrote small firms like Wonderful Works can offer personalized service. And offering personalized service means that it will be able to meet the needs and wants of customers based on the fact that it can produce candles that meet customer specification. So that's one, which large businesses will not be able to do. Large businesses don't have the time to offer personalized services.
They go based on the general idea.
Then that's two. Elisa might target a niche section of, a small business might be able to target, we talk about it every now and then. A small business might be able to target a niche part of the competitive market. So meaning that Elisa might be able to pinpoint some customers that would need specific candle works, which can be done with hand.
Will fill in the gap in the large amount.
It will fill the gap that is in the market, which the large markets do not see. Do you understand? So that might even help Elisa to remain competitive or to be able to retain its competitiveness in the market. Three, operating a small business will allow Elisa to maintain the control of the firm, which means Elisa may continue to produce candles that are environmentally friendly. Based on it here, they said handmade candles with soy wax and pure essential oil. This is instead of harmful paraffin wax, which produces toxins when burned. So it is based on this, it is being said that producing handmade candles are environmentally friendly. Producing handmade candles are environmentally friendly because they use soy wax and pure essential oil. But when it becomes bigger, a big company will not be able to do this. So it means becoming big, Elisa might not be able to control its production anymore. Do you understand?
Because it's mainly handmade.
So when you become bigger, your operation will be on a larger scale. So that means hand cannot work anymore. You might want to use equipment or machine that would, that will not be environmentally friendly. You get it? Yeah. However, what are the problems about these small firms? Number one, small firms may not be able to exploit economies of scale, as Elisa only produces handmade candles, which means it operates on a smaller scale. That means the unit of cost will always increase for Elisa. You get the point there? Yeah. Two, a large firm. Now, the point supporting a large firm. A large firm has the ability to compete by investing even in technology that would make candles that are environmentally friendly. Did you get it? A large firm has the financial capability to increase its demand whenever it has to. But small firms cannot be able to do that because it doesn't have the financial capability in terms of workforce, in terms of equipment. It can't. Is it clear? Yeah. Any question about that? So go to question 3. Right back.